Nancy Guthrie live updates. Sheriff speaks to ABC News about DNA, gloves. The search is intensifying for 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, who investigators say appears to have been kidnapped from her Tucson, Arizona, home in the early hours of Sunday, February 1st. The FBI this week released photos and videos of an armed person in a mask in front of her home, appearing to tamper with a security camera. Anyone with information is urged to call 911 or the Pima County Sheriff's Department at 520-351-4900. Click here for the detailed timeline of the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. DNA was recovered from several gloves and other pieces of potential evidence, and those DNA samples are now being compared to samples taken from associates of Nancy Guthrie, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos told ABC News Friday. The sheriff said he is hopeful investigators are getting closer to solving the case. They already have the genetic markers of those that we think had access to the home, he said, including members of Guthrie's family and household help. Several gloves have been found throughout an expanded search zone within a 10-mile radius of Guthrie's home, the sheriff said. No gloves were found at her house. Investigators plan to return to Guthrie's house as soon as Friday to take additional measurements from the front doorway, where the suspect lurked. They have estimated his height to be 5 feet 9 to 5 feet 10 inches, and now the hope is to determine the man's weight. It is really about just taking that video and frame-by-frame and trying to get as much out as we can, Nano said. Other investigators are trying to trace the point of sale of the backpack sold at Walmart the suspect was seen carrying. The individual detained earlier this week for questioning in Rio Rico, Arizona, who identified himself as Carlos, is not fully cleared even though he has been released and is under no law enforcement restrictions, the sheriff said. No, but is fully cleared, Nanos said. He talked with us, he was cooperative. Nanos said the sheriff's department and FBI are working side by side to find Nancy Guthrie. We're not giving up, Nanos said. If Nancy's out there, we're going to find her. We're not giving up. President Donald Trump said on Friday that when the FBI got involved in the Nancy Guthrie case, I think, progress has been made. Asked by reporters if he thought drug cartels or people from another country could be involved in the kidnapping, Trump replied, "You can't say that yet. It's a little bit early. But it's somebody either knew what they were doing very well, or they were rank amateurs. Either way, it's not a good situation," Trump said. The FBI released new details about the suspect sought in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie, who was seen outside her front door early on February 1st, armed while wearing a backpack, mask and gloves. The suspect is described as a male, approximately 5'9" tall, with an average build, the FBI said in a post on X on Thursday. In the video, he is wearing a black, 25-liter Ozark Trail Hiker pack backpack. The FBI released several images of the type of backpack worn by the suspect alongside a still from Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera video. The FBI said it confirmed the new details after a forensic analysis of the doorbell camera footage. We hope this updated description will help concentrate the public tips we are receiving, the FBI said. The FBI announced Thursday it has increased the reward for information leading to Nancy Guthrie and/or the arrest and conviction of anyone involved in her disappearance to $100,000. Since February 1st, the FBI said it has received more than 13,000 tips in the case. Subscribe to Neuron News and turn on notifications to stay updated with world developments instantly.